Hey folks, how you doing? Suzy Meadows here. It is Monday, July 11th for my Facebook Live, and today we're going to do some crafting with this paper. This is the Rings of Love designer series paper, and I loved it. I have showed you some projects I made with this pretty flower, and earlier today I teased you with this paisley, but we're going to use some of the other papers today. I love making projects with paper, stamps, and ink. And today's project is going to be fairly easy. You don't need a lot of supplies to make this particular card that we're going to make. And but I'm going to turn you down here just a minute. But as you join me, if you would, let me know you're joining me by leaving a comment and maybe where you're at or whatever. I'm here in central Indiana, and it's been a gorgeous day. It's in the mid-80s, I think. Humidity's coming back, but so be it. You know, central Indiana, the Midwest, humidity's part of it. But we had a great weekend. Those of you that came to the Christmas in July festival at the Dulles Christmas Tree Farm and stopped by the booth, thank you very much. I enjoyed chatting with you. There were a lot of folks that came through. I think on Friday, they said there was over like 600, and it was a little misty and rainy that day, that evening rather, but on Sunday, it was Saturday, was gorgeous. Low humidity and everything. So Ruby, glad you're joining me. Well guys, you know this is live. If you see up in that corner up there, the red rectangle, otherwise you're watching the replay, which is wonderful. Thank you very much. I also saved this over on YouTube, so maybe you're seeing it there. But I'm going to go ahead and turn you down so we can get started on this project. So now, you know, when I turn you down, that means I'm going to get a little bit close and personal. And I'm going to have to move the camera and things like that. So, but, okay, I can see we need to move the camera a good bit here. See if that will work. So, hope you are doing well. Yeah, it's still a little wobbly, but that's okay. Here we go. We're good. We're good, aren't we? Yes, we're just going to go ahead and get going. So, okay, this is some of the paper I showed you earlier. This is some of the free paper you can get this month and next. Well, as long as supplies last. You know how that goes. So, okay, I'm double checking on my iPad to make sure I can see things here. And it looks like we can. So, and of course, really, I'm going to move the camera just a little bit more because that really bothers me that it's not, it's at angle. I do like things to have it fairly straight. So, okay, now we're really going to get going. This is the paper I had showed you earlier, and we are going to actually use, I'm looking to see which one we're going to use. Aha, we're going to use this one, which are some pretty birds. And then we're also going to use this. I love this, a sky and grass. So, but I did want to show you the others that are in this packet. This one here is the Rings of Love. That's what the name is. That's the name of it. And actually in our catalog, in our, this is our, I call it a mini holiday catalog. It started July 1st and it goes till December. And it actually, this paper goes very well with this bundle. Now, I don't have it yet, but it looks fun. It's got an embossing and die cut within part of the bundle. And I wanted to show you that house because you'll see I don't have that paper turned over. I need to find that paper. But that house is part of this paper along with this and the mushrooms. So this bundle goes really well with it. So, but like I said, I don't have it. So I just want to show you how to use some really pretty paper and use whatever stamp set for sentiments you have yourself. So I'm looking to see, get some of this paper out of the way here. And here we go. This is where we are going to be. Okay. Okay. Oh, looks like the camera moved a little more. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for bearing with me here. Okay, I moved the camera, so I moved some things, and so that means things are a little out of whack. But that's okay. Okay, we are going to use a card. This is just a normal piece of cardstock cut in half. And I have already scored it, actually. And so I'm going to go ahead and fold that. So this is a normal card size is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. And these are the pieces we're going to be using. Okay, I've got some of this pretty stuff. And pretty stuff. Use your words, Susan. Okay, so we're going to use that. And then we're going to have this here as the card front. So I'm going to cut this down as I've already been cutting. So that's why this is not a full 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how I make my card front. So like I said, I'm going to make a mat that is 4 inches. So I'm coming here and 4 inches, and I'm going to make it 5 1/4. So I'm going to have a 1/4 inch. There we go. Nothing like being on the camera to realize, look, you know, look at your math. So, okay. So, oh, but now this one, I need this at 5 1/4 too. And I've got a few other cards I want to show you. So, and because I want you to be able to make projects and not have everything, you know, but if you've got, with this paper, you can use whatever sentiments you want. Okay, so we're going to need that, and that's going to go there. And then I need to find another piece of paper. My featured paper is, I want to use the birds. So I have got, this is in the annual catalog, Decorative Circle Punch. I've been using this punch a heck of a lot. And I am going to make, right here is what I want, right there. Now, if you've never used these punches, they come, this nice because they come closed up. So they're nice and compact. And all you do is, with this, you pull the lever down and it opens up. And then I like being able to see where I punch. So that's why I put it in. And so this way I can see exactly what I'm going to punch. Whereas if you punch like this, you really don't know what you're getting. And this is going to be my art piece, I guess you could say. So I'm done with this. Well, no, I'm not. Okay. Because what we're going to go is like with this. And this is going to go here. But I want to make that stand out a little bit more. So I've got just some scrap pieces of, this is soft suede, and this is crumb cake. And I'm wondering, which do I like better to make this stand out better? Does that, I sort of, you know, I don't know. I sort of like the light color, the crumb cake going with, rather than the dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just punch it out. And I don't need the whole thing, but I want to, see, just half of it, which works just fine. Because what I want to do is, I want to go something like that right there. And now I could twirl it and find exactly where it matches, but I'm not as concerned about that. I'm more concerned with getting just a little bit of cover there. So I'm going to use my liquid glue here and put that on here. And I think I'm good right there. There we go. So how's that looking? So I've got just a little bit of a border there, which is what I wanted because I want that to stand out. Now, I am going to, I could have conserved paper and just had that much and not use this, but I thought, heck no. We will go ahead and just for the speed, go ahead and use it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this right here on the corner. So I'm going to line it up here. I like using my liquid glue because it lets me move it a little bit if I need to. And here I can see if I've got any raw edges, and I don't. I cut it the same. Sometimes I don't always cut it the same measurement, and that makes it a little bit of a challenge. You got to do a little bit of trimming. But that's why I like doing that here. I want that right there. Now, actually, I glued it down before I wanted to, but that's okay because I like to stamp before I glue things down, and I just got busy and I totally forgot. Well, so we are going to think good thoughts and pray that I don't smudge. So I'm using With Deepest Sympathy. Unfortunately, I've got some, I'd like to send some sympathy cards to some folks. And I'm going to use the Peaceful Moments stamp set. This has been around for a little bit. It's in the annual catalog. But I like this because there's so many sentiments that I can use. You need to have a good sentiment stamp set. So here I've got birthday, sympathy, thank you, happiness for the special day, which that could be both birthday or it could be wedding or anniversaries. These are the moments we'll look back with joy, congratulations. So this is really, really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and use With Deepest Sympathy. And I think I want that right there. So I'm just going to go right down here. So it's inked up, straight down, and back up. Whew, good. It worked. Okay. Good, good, good. And since this is a sympathy card, I am not going to make it flashy, bling it, add bling or ribbon. I'm just going to make this fairly straightforward. So I think I'll go right there with that. And while I'm here, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and do the inside. I see always remember. I think that would be great for an inside sentiment. So I need a little block here. And we will just put that on here. And that way we will have this card. Okay, always remember. There we go. Lovely. Now, I'm wondering if I have any scraps because I have put paper along the side before. I like using up all my scraps. I'm looking over here. That's why you're wondering where the heck she go. Well, I do have scraps, but I have them off to the side. And I'm not finding them right now, which is okay. Because what I like to do is put a little bit of scrap paper here, and that would be nice. So that this is a really easy, in this case, it's a sympathy card. But, so like I said, with this gorgeous paper, all you need are some good sentiments, and you can make several cards. So I want to show you some of the others that I have made with this paper. I'm going to get stuff out of the way just a little bit here, get some space. I just have a few. I don't have gobs, but I did want to show you a few of them. I teased you with this one earlier. You're a real blessing to everyone around you. And this paper, I just fussy cut, and it was quick. I just zip, 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 and glued that on. And actually, these are the edges of the paper. I wonder if I could find that here. I don't know. I'm looking here to the side. Who knows? I might find it and I might not. I'm just going to look real quick. Here we go. Yep. You see that? I just wanted these side pieces, and so I'm saving these larger ones. So I just came in here at the side, and that's where, and so it looks like it's going off the page, doesn't it? But that was the purpose. I like that. So that was one example. And with that, for my sentiment, you're a real blessing. If you're looking for some sentiments, Blessings of Home has this one. You're a real blessing to everyone around you. So that was a nice one here. And then this card here, I've told you this is my favorite paper. I love the flowers. And actually, this is the reverse of this. So this pretty plaid is, I'm going to bring it here. This pretty plaid, if you look on the other side, look at those pretty flowers. Love it. So And that's what's nice with Stampin' Up. Things coordinate so well. But on this one, I used the basic shape dies, and I used this cup of tea stamp set. And I stamped the teacup, the greenery, and the flowers. So now I could have, this also has a die to make a bundle if you want, but this time I just wanted to stamp. So that's how I got that one right there. And this last one I was going to show you today is, I sort of look at it like this is a Christmas one. It could be, but it doesn't say Christmas, does it? But I sort of think those are poinsettias, but it could also just be bright red flowers. And I used the Eden's Garden on that hello there, and I love sending hugs. I love that sentiment. So here's a couple sentiments that are really good. And in this case, I actually did use the dies. And I used this one here and an Evening Evergreen, and I used this for my sentiment. So these are just a couple possibilities, gang, that you can use, that you can create with this paper. I love this paper. So, and like I said, this is free. That's the nice thing about Celebration, is during July 1st to August 31st, you can earn things free. And this one here is the Rings of Love. It's on page 7. Rings of Love Designer Series paper. And look at these pretty options. I haven't tried making these. So just want to bring this to your attention in case you might be interested in any of this paper. Gang, one thing I also wanted to mention is that the local class, the next class, will be July 21st at the Lebanon Library. There's going to be a 2 o'clock or a 5:30 session. We are going to be making 6 projects. And yes, Christmas in July. Let's get started. So I think we're going to be making 5 cards and maybe some 4 cards, a gift card holder, and some tags, set of tags. So if you are interested, you need to let me know. And this is how you can let me know. Well, you can always put a comment here on this on Facebook and let me know. Or you can also go here to my website, craftingwithsuzy.stampinup.net, and go to this event. I have it under my events, and you can RSVP, and I'll catch up with you and we'll work out all the details. So, but I need to know by next Tuesday so I can have all the class packets together. So, but like I said, that's July 21st at the Lebanon Library if you're local here to Central Indiana. So, well, folks, thank you very much for checking in. By the way, this is the June host code. If you're interested, if you don't have a demonstrator and you are interested in ordering, by all means, use that host code there. And also, if you want a catalog and you don't have one, you don't have a demonstrator per se, get a hold of me and let's see if we can work something out. So, gang, I appreciate it greatly that you guys are here checking this out. I will be here next Monday. And if today's the 11th, that probably means the 18th will be next Monday. So, hey, it's been good seeing y'all. Take care. And, hey, if you've got a crafty friend, share this video so they can check it out. And like I said, I'll also have this over on YouTube, which is Crafting with Suzy is the channel over there. So, talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.